Why is definitely not another episode of Sister Spouses on this evening, December 29th? For what reason is definitely not another episode of Sister Spouses on this evening, December 29th, 2024? It was not on last Sunday, December 22nd, because of the looming Christmas occasion. Presently, another Sunday is here, and the show won't go on. All in all, when will the show return, and what is broadcasting in its place? Continue to peruse for additional subtleties. Why is certainly not another episode of Sister Spouses on? Last Sunday, December 22nd, Sister Spouses was not on, and on second thought, Cushion Talk was on an hour sooner. It might have been an invited break from the tedium of Robin and Kody earthy colored in addition to Christine earthy colored Wooley's wedding arranging. Watchers watched her and David Wooley secure the bunch in a two-section wedding extraordinary. It finished off season 18, however presently, Tender Loving Care has backtracked. Fans are presently seeing the whole romance cycle from meeting to house hunting, to wedding arranging, then commitment, and presently dress shopping. Christine's children generally said they loved David, yet they are conceding as quick things went and that was awkward. Coyote Pass has at last been taken care of by the earthy colors. However, Janelle and Mary earthy colored need to sell it so they can get their piece of it. Nonetheless, Rob and Kody actually need to construct and have dreams that the other previous spouses will fabricate, as well. That isn't going on as Janelle left Flagstaff for North Carolina and has purchased a great deal of land with her girl, Maddie. Mary likewise left and is presently in Utah while presenting a modest bunch of new friends. Regarding tonight, it says on Tender Loving Care's Instagram that there will be another episode of Sister Spouses. In it, Mary discusses what the separation from Kody meant for her. This is the legitimate separation they went through in 2014. Simultaneously, every outlet is showing that this is definitely not another episode yet rather a rehash from one more point in the season. Why a rehash? Probable since it is as yet special times of year, or Christmas season. Fans are over season 19. In the wake of seeing the Sister Spouses review for Sunday, December 29th, fans and devotees were over the show in general. They would have rather not continued to move in reverse, however were prepared to push forward to something previously unheard of. OMG, enough as of now. Same poo many weeks. Wake me up when they take this hot shot. Kindly dispose of this show. It's going downhill at this point. I'm worn out on seeing the appearances. This is such a BS show. This show is drained and sort of terrible. Profound and monetary maltreatment isn't amusement. Devotees of Attention's Sister Spouses were anxiously expecting one more sensational portion in the continuous adventure of the earthy-colored family this Sunday, December 22nd. In any case, watchers checking out their typical schedule opening might have been frustrated to find that no new episode circulated. The shortfall of new happy on a night that has become inseparable from the hit unscripted TV drama left fans scrutinizing the explanation for this surprising break. Here's beginning and end. We are familiar why Sister Spouses took a rest and what fans can expect pushing ahead. Occasional programming movements. One of the essential purposes behind the shortfall of another episode on December 22nd is Tender Loving Care's acclamation to its occasional programming plan. As the Christmas season draws near, a huge number, including Tender Loving Care, select to downsize on customary programming to oblige extraordinary occasion-themed content. This shift is intended to take care of a more extensive crowd who might be searching for family accommodating or happy diversion during this season. Moreover, networks frequently expect a drop in viewership during the bustling Christmas season as individuals center around get-togethers, shopping, and different exercises. By stopping ordinary shows, Attention can expand the crowd for its first-class programs like Sister Spouses when watchers are bound to be completely locked in. Mid-season breaks. Actually television. One more element at play could be the mid-season break system usually utilized in actuality television. Sister Spouses has followed this example in past seasons, where episodes are scattered to construct expectation and support interest over a more extended period. By taking a concise break, the organization makes additional opportunity for watchers to examine the show, conjecture on future episodes, and put resources into the unfurling storylines. This strategy likewise gives makers extra opportunity to alter impending episodes, guaranteeing that every portion conveys the high-stakes show fans have generally expected from the show. Specials and organization needs. On December 22nd, attention might have decided to focus on other occasion specials or reruns that line up with the Merry Soul. Networks frequently save early evening spaces for content that requests to family social affairs or easygoing watchers who could not normally watch shows like Sister Spouses. While devoted devotees of the series might see this as baffling, it's vital to take note of that such planning choices are pointed toward catching a more extensive segment during special times of year. Online entertainment response to the break. The declaration, or scarcity in that department, of a skipped episode didn't be ignored by the Sister Spouses being a fan. Many fans took to virtual entertainment to communicate their disarray and dissatisfaction. One Twitter client composed, "Stand by, no new #SisterWives this Sunday? How am I expected to manage my night now?" Another fan remarked, "I arranged my whole Sunday night around watching Kody twisting into more mayhem, and presently I figure out there's no episode? Tender loving care, you owe me a clarification." Regardless of the underlying dissatisfaction, a few fans figured out the rationale behind the break, with one watcher posting, "Truly, the show can hold on until after special times of year. At any rate, I want a break from Kody's tricks. What we've missed up until this point." The momentum time of Sister Spouses has been one of the most dangerous yet, with pressures running intense between Kody Brown and his wives. Christine's takeoff from the family and her resulting commitment to David Woolley has added fuel to an all-around blasting fire. In the meantime, Janelle has been exploring her newly discovered freedom, and Mary is endeavoring to rethink her position in the family, or beyond it. Robin, frequently painted as Kody's number one, has likewise confronted reaction from fans and individual cast individuals the same. With such a lot of show left unsettled, fans are normally anxious to see what occurs straight away. The rest just elevates expectation for how these storylines will keep on unfurling. When will Sister Spouses return? Tender Loving Care has not made any authority declarations with respect to the specific return date for Sister Spouses. In any case, fans can have confidence that the series will continue after the occasion break, possible with significantly more show and disclosures available. By and large, the organization has continued normal programming not long after Christmas, so watchers can anticipate that new episodes should air before the year's end or toward the beginning of January. To remain refreshed on the show's timetable, fans are urged to check Attention's True site and web-based entertainment channels. What can fans expect straight away? At the point when Sister Spouses returns, watchers can anticipate that the series should jump further into the aftermath from Christine's takeoff and her new relationship. Kody's stressed associations with Janelle and Mary are probably going to become the dominant focal point, with pressures proceeding to heighten. Robin, who has frequently been censured for her apparent partiality from Kody, may likewise confront additional examination from the two fans and other relatives. Also, Mysteries and Reviews propose that the forthcoming episodes will include more experiences into how the earthy-colored youngsters are adapting to the family's chaos. Fans are especially keen on hearing from more established kids like Michael T., Aspen, and Post, who have been vocal about their points of view on the relational peculiarities previously. Why this break may be something to be thankful for. While it's normal for fans to have a disheartened outlook on the absence of another episode, the break could at last be valuable for the series. The break permits watchers to slow down and rest and consider the occasions of the time up to this point. It likewise gives the organization time to construct expectation and publicity for the following portion, guaranteeing that the series stays a subject of discussion throughout the break. For fans who need to remain associated with the show meanwhile, there's generally the choice to rewatch prior episodes, join online conversations, or set out to find out about the most recent tattle and hypotheses about the earthy-colored family's future. Last considerations. The shortfall of another Sister Spouses episode on December 22nd might be disappointing, however it's normal for famous shows to have some time off during the Christmas season. While fans enthusiastically anticipate the following section in the earthy-colored family adventure, they can breathe easy because of knowing that more show, disclosures, and astonishments are not far off. Thus, while Sunday night might feel somewhat emptier without the natural bedlam of sister spouses, have confidence that the series will return soon, possible with much more stunning minutes to keep fans talking great into the new year. Enthusiasts of sister spouses have followed the earthy-colored family for more than 10 years, attracted to the one-of-a-kind elements of their polygamous way of life and the difficulties they face. Nonetheless, as the seasons unfurled, numerous watchers started scrutinizing the realness of the show and the earnestness of the Browns' depiction of their everyday life. Presently, following quite a while of inconspicuous hints and glaring irregularities, fans are sorting out what they accept to be unquestionable evidence that the Browns have been misleading them from the start. Manufactured storylines for show? One of the most ridiculously glaring allegations against the Tans and tender loving care is the clear creation of specific storylines to upgrade the show. Fans have noticed that significant minutes in the show frequently feel excessively arranged or misrepresented. For instance, Christine's sensational takeoff from Kody in late seasons was introduced as an unexpected and profound separation. Notwithstanding, sharp-looked-at watchers uncovered virtual entertainment posts and public appearances demonstrating that Christine had been living independently from the family and limiting any association with Kody well before it was at any point tended to on the show. This postpone in recognizing genuine occasions recommends that makers might have arranged the timetable to expand watcher commitment. Essentially, Robyn's monetary battles, featured right off the bat in the series, have been scrutinized as a produced story. Reports uncovered that Robyn got significant monetary help from Kody and different spouses prior to joining the family, going against her depiction as a striving single parent. The legend of polygamous congruity. From the show's commencement, the Browns advanced their family as an amicable and cherishing unit, involving their way of life as a stage to teach and backer for the acknowledgement of polygamy. Be that as it may, throughout the long term, breaks in this account have become progressively noticeable. Janelle and Christine both conceded in later seasons that they battled with sensations of envy and hatred, which were generally made light of in the early seasons. Fans feel that the Browns deceived them by introducing an erroneously charming image of their connections, while concealing the unrest in secret. Moreover, Mary's duping embarrassment, a significant defining moment in the show, featured how broken the relational peculiarities genuinely were. Watchers were stunned to discover that Mary, the principal spouse, had been sincerely far off from Kody and different wives for quite a long time. The disclosure brought up issues about the amount of the earthy colors blissful family picture was true versus cautiously organized for TV. Monetary duplicity and flightiness. The Browns' monetary battles have been a repetitive subject on the show, with continuous conversations about their endeavors to help a huge family on restricted assets. In any case, fans have uncovered proof recommending that the Browns' monetary hardships may not be just about as desperate as depicted. For example, Kody and Robyn's acquisition of their extravagant Flagstaff home went against the family's cases of monetary difficulty. Openly available reports showed that the couple took out a costly home loan on the property while leaving other relatives, like Janelle and Christine, to fight for themselves in less helpful day-to-day environments. Also, the privately owned company's endeavors, including My Sister Wife's storeroom, were vigorously elevated as cooperative endeavors to work on their monetary steadiness. However, the Gems business had all the earmarks of being minimal in excess of a vanity project for Robyn, with negligible info or advantage for different spouses. Fans were additionally frustrated when the business unobtrusively shut down, leaving inquiries regarding where the venture cash went. Commitments. Another region where fans feel misled is Kody's rehashed vows to his spouses and kids that he has neglected to keep. All along, Kody guaranteed his family that the transition to Las Vegas and later to Flagstaff would unite them and make a superior life. All things being equal, the two actions appeared to compound existing strains and distance relatives. Christine, specifically, communicated disappointment with Kody's inability to completely finish his responsibilities. She referred to his absence of contribution in her kids' lives and his partiality toward Robyn as key purposes behind their detachment. Fans feel that Kody's activities, or scarcity in that department, uncovered the emptiness of his commitments, sabotaging the picture of a dedicated dad and spouse that the show endeavored to project. Control of fans' compassion. The Browns have additionally been blamed for controlling fans' compassion by specifically introducing occasions to paint themselves as casualties. Robyn, frequently depicted as the substitute for family show, has earned huge reaction for her sorrowful admissions and cases of being misjudged. In any case, many fans accept that Robyn's conduct has been purposefully altered to evoke compassion while making light of her job in the family's struggles. Her obvious reluctance to contribute similarly to the family's funds and her cozy relationship with Kody have filled allegations that she controls both her better half and watchers to keep up with her advantaged position inside the family. Fans get down on irregularities. Throughout the long term, fans have become progressively vocal about irregularities in the Browns' stories. Reddit gatherings and virtual entertainment bunches committed to sister spouses are loaded up with definite examinations of the show's course of events, calling attention to logical inconsistencies between what the family says on camera versus what they do off-screen. For example, Kody's case that he invests equivalent energy with every one of his spouses has been exposed by various sources, including the actual wives. Christine and Janelle have transparently expressed that Kody invests most of his energy at Robyn's home, practically ruling out uncertainty about his partiality. Fans have additionally noted disparities in the family's clarification for their moves, monetary choices, and relational struggles, further dissolving trust in the show's legitimacy. The effect on the crowd. The disclosure of these duplicities has left many fans feeling deceived. Watchers who at first fixed on find out about an alternate lifestyle presently question whether the Browns were at any point genuinely dedicated to sharing their genuine encounters. A few fans have even recommended that the Browns' eagerness to delude their crowd considers inadequately the show's unique mission to advance comprehension and acknowledgement of polygamy. Rather than cultivating compassion, the series has turned into a useful example about the entanglements of unscripted television and the lengths individuals will go to keep up with notoriety and monetary steadiness. Last considerations. As more proof of the Browns' trickiness becomes exposed, the eventual fate of sister spouses stays dubious. While the dramatization and interest keep on drawing watchers, the developing doubt between the family and their crowd could at last subvert the show's prosperity. For the present, fans should conclude whether they can keep on supporting a series that seems to have wandered such a long ways from its unique reason. Despite what occurs straight away, one thing is clear: the Browns' painstakingly created picture has been unsalvageably harmed, passing on fans to consider the amount of what they've seen over the course of the years was genuine, and how much was only a painstakingly built deception.